Hello everyone, my name is Cesar Augusto. As we know, the most of people in the actual world have got access to ICTS, Information and Communication Technologies, through different tools that help us to acquire many information. I want to share with you some tips that can help us to access that information. It mainly information related to the learning of languages or foreign languages. In this particular case, we are talking about English. There are many different tools and widespread strategies on the web that help us to understand the dynamics of ICTs and the ways as they have changed the world nowadays. Some of these tools are very useful to communicate ideas and share information, personal points of views towards the reality, the world in which we lived. For instance, we've got blogs. Have you ever heard about blogs? This is a web display to share information on several topics or common matters that people have in common. We know that they are easy to use and present timestamps or dates when comments were delivered by participants or viewers of blogs. Secondly, blogs help us to develop our skills in reading and writing, and this is an issue point in the strategy of learning. And because it helps to generate at the same the passion for knowledge of learning new things. Overall, if the topics treated on them achieve to arise the interest. Another interesting tip about the use of technologies or information technologies and all devices that are provided in the contemporary world are appealing to learn or acquire a new language that it is mentioned by some authors expert in these topics. For example, Armstrong and Redder or Jones, whose studies about implementation of logs were supremely useful to engage a student of the learning in a foreign language. How it was possible, mainly with the permanent interaction, feedback and sharing of bloggers' thoughts. On purpose of bloggers, we need to take into account that blogs cannot be edited. By contrast, wikis, remember that the word wiki comes from the Hawaiian word that means quickly. And wikis are devices on the web that help us to construct or build information in group. And it's different from blogs because it let us to edit the information, add information according to the needs of the updated information. This is a mechanism where not only this, but the most, or not the most of them, sorry, as blogs and as wikis are mechanism of collaborative task and collaborative environments, a strategy of learning foreign languages. On the other hand, we've got the proposal made by some authors about the use of wiki technology and peer feedback to improve the writing abilities in English and language learning. People who can access to the web resource of wikis and blogs can edit and add information, as I told you before, about a specific topic, and in that way he or she can also improve the abilities of writing, relation, and socialization of ideas. Well, so which is the idea with these tips? That you get on your mind that blogs and wikis can help you to scaffold the process of learning and teaching, and in the way of getting or acquiring knowledge. So please take into account them, and remember, all that you make for your knowledge, it's a good point. Thank you very much for your attention.